Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa, and you are so lucky to be here. I can't tell you. Today is a really special day. Well, it's almost a really special day. It's the day after one of my very favorite people in the whole wide world's birthday. So, yesterday was the Public Awakening's birthday. So, we drug him on the happy hour show. So, you have not only one of my favorite people in the whole wide world's birthday. On today, but two of my very favorite people in the whole wide world. We have Clint Westwood and the Public Awakening on the show today. So you guys are in for a real treat. And I think Public's even going to drink a little, which he never does. So they should be really entertaining. So grab a drink and join us for happy hour. Let's see what's going on in this wacky world we live in. Be right back after this. Hey guys, welcome back. Happy birthday, not Westwood. God bless America.
What the?
Happy birthday, Public. Happy hour, Westwood.
Same month. It's all good.
Yeah, it's been a
February.
heck of a day. I did start drinking a little bit early, but
which reminds me, did you your little pre-happy hour show?
I did a little pre.
Aha!
Yeah, it's been a long week. Yeah. Aha! I am having a little aha.
I was just about to say they cut my connection again, and can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
What?
you. Can you not hear me?
Lisa's frozen.
No,
I can't hear you guys at all again.
Are you
they
serious?
Messed with me right as it started to go live again. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's so weird. And I am like hardwired into, I've got full connection. All my bars are up, going strong. Hopefully you guys in the chat are seeing us. Give us a 5 by 5.
My bar is going strong too.
My bar is going really strong. Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
You gotta lower the bar when you're here on happy hour.
Well, we're from Oklahoma, so we love Garth Brooks. We've got friends in low places.
Blame it all on my roots.
No singing. You're not allowed to sing. Someone needs to sign you up. So speaking of singing, I
got another song I'm going to throw out later. Go ahead.
No, you're not. My beautiful, wonderful friend, country girl Tina on Twitter. Yeah, this morning, she was so sweet. Last night, she tagged me in a post that she was going to be on the radio this morning. And so I got up this morning and made sure that I had her link, and I got online and listened to her and got to hear she's actually a cardiology nurse, which I have such great, deep respect for with my 2 heart babies. I know they're brilliant. They do so much work. I mean, if you've ever been hospitalized, you know what kind of work that nurses do, and they really are, the boots on the ground caregivers for people when you're in the hospital. Doctors are great and wonderful, and we have so much respect for our doctors, but like nurses really put in the work and really help you problem solve, and like they come up with so many amazing things. Like, I don't know. I have so much respect for nurses. And then on top of it, she's a cardiology nurse. She sings. She has this wonderful, amazing history of like her family being musical and being raised around music, and then her husband, and then she was a single mom for a while. And I mean, just an amazing story. And she's in Branson. So then I start teasing her. Yes. I'm getting there. Yes. So then I'm teasing her about, oh my gosh, we need to do a meetup in Branson. Why have we not thought of that before?
Well, I thought about it, but I thought about everywhere. That's the problem.
I know.
That'd be an
What a
awesome
great
place. And to have country girl Tina sing a few
and
bars
have
for
country
us.
girl sing for us.
I know.
in
She has such a
Branson.
beautiful voice. I mean, listening to her on the radio, I mean, just so sweet.
Oh yeah.
Sweetheart.
Yes. I can't
I listened to that
So,
this morning too.
I'm thinking maybe that we should do that one in May.
We got to find a venue, find a place. We need some
Find a
hookups.
venue.
Anybody down there in South? Well, you're
In Branson.
That's not far from
area?
Nana. I mean, honestly, that wouldn't be a far drive. You could pick her up on the way and shoot right up there. That's on southern Missouri.
Maybe we do that one
close to
for
Arkansas.
Mighty Mia's birthday, because we've got to find a location for Mighty Mia's birthday mid-April. Speaking of birthdays, look at this handsome birthday boy that just popped back in.
I made it back
Birthday.
in. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Can you hear us okay?
I gotcha. Yep. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you okay. So we want to know that charming, handsome smile of yours. Are you going to tell us how old you are?
I am 47.
Dang.
47. Who's this old guy here?
So handsome for 47.
I still think I'm like 15 though, and I basically,
You
We
act
haven't
like
noticed.
it sometimes.
until I try to stand up too fast and gotta do one of those on my back. Other than that, I still think I'm like 15.
Yeah. I can't remember Carly one time. She was like, why do you make that sound when you sit down or when you get up or something like that? And I was like, don't talk to me like that.
It hurts because it hurts to be old.
Because it hurts sometimes. Yeah. Because my back. But then I started taking C60 and it really does help. So
It does. It absolutely does. Yeah, you have serious back issues though.
yeah.
I think I like to complain a lot. I don't know. But
Yeah,
I know I have
got
fibromyalgia.
You did die once.
I died. I did die. I had to be jump-started, paddled back to life 3 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess there's a little something that's got to do with that eventually later on in life.
You got to keep him
Glass walker.
defibrillated. No.
Glass Walker says 47. My sobriety is older. Love it.
Woo.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm behind on the chat saying hi to everybody in the chat. I got distracted.
Shout them out. Shout them out.
Shout them out. Gazoo, Glasswalker, Lakeside Laura is there. And
Another LL.
Tom, Charlie Lee. Or no, Charlie
Lee's
Charlie
in the
G.
Charlie
I am
Lee in the
really-
house. We're talking about MWeb. It activated today. Or I shouldn't say it activated. It was available on the network for miners to signal today. So
Was it?
moving along. Yeah, today.
Exciting.
So
Mark
now the
Williams
miners can
is
signal
here.
for it.
Mitchie's Motivational Monday. If you guys aren't already following him, go check out. You can hover over his profile and go jump over to his channel and like and subscribe and then turn the notification bells on so you don't miss any of them. Then jump back over here, join us live. Tom is here.
Tom
We
is
love our
here.
Tom.
hello.
I might be
Who
going to
just gave
visit
me
Tom.
a shout out about
next month.
Tom? Oh, Denise, I had my call. So there's a level on my Patreon that you can join where you have a 1 hour call with me every month. And sometimes I teach crypto. Sometimes I'm talking about who knows what. I don't even know. Whatever you need or want to talk to me about, I can help you with whatever or answer questions, whatever it is. And so Denise and I were talking today, and she was talking about, and Denise, I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but she was talking about how much she loves the community in the chat and watching the channel every day. And she specifically mentioned Tom and Jim Montgomery and how much love we have in our community and the chat. And I just thought it was really sweet, and I wanted to share that. So Tom and Jim, big props to you guys, because that was significant.
They're good dudes.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are good dudes. It's not only love; it's a real mutual respect too. It's just everybody really just wants everybody to do better, and we've become, sometimes the friends you make are better than the friends you had. Even if it's through the magical interwebs.
Right.
You know what I always say, though? I always say, if you ain't got the one you love the one you got. And the Litecoin community is the one we got.
I love the one you're with. Hey, Daddy-O.
Hey, put your QR code up there. Daddy-O's saying,
first.
hey, get your Litecoin address up there so people can tip you.
So For the birthday boy, I did create a banner for his birthday.
Did you get it? Okay, good.
Where did it go?
Hook a brother up.
Lost it when they booted me offline again in the same spot. They booted me off. They did my connection. I have to. I'm on my backup Wi-Fi connection right now because even though I just did a 1 hour Zoom right before we came on and we spoke and everything was fine, boom, it was all gone.
I literally just made it and now it's like not there.
I lost my web nets this week for about 2.5 days. I've got fiber to the home, but the fiber that runs right by my house actually goes up towards Chicago. And in Cicero, apparently, it runs by railroad tracks because that's what a lot of fiber and utilities do. Well, the railroad company started digging without checking and cut the fiber line. So many people were out here in central Illinois. And so, it came back overnight. And hey, awesome. It's a digital age. We got to have that digital connectivity. And what's sound money for the digital age? But Litecoin.
Oh,
that one.
Well, and I'm working on it.
I'm so jealous of how nice your shop's. Your bar's coming out, dude.
My shop,
it's really nice.
It's like a shop. I'm going out to the shop. I got work to do. I got to do some lifting.
Every time I get it. Every time I get it.
And he didn't send me a barcode.
You need a QR code. Okay, here we go. Giveaway time. What's QR stand for? The first one in the chat gets a prize.
Oh, damn it.
What's QR stand for? Come on, what is it? QR. What's it stand for?
Hold on.
Hurry. Somebody drop it. QR. Everybody says, oh, what's your QR code? They don't even know what it means.
Hey, Google, what does QR stand
for?
Nah, come on.
Don't talk to the bitch.
Shut up. Be quiet. They don't want to hear
Lisa, what you drinking?
I'm having and toast.
Shut up. Hey, Google, shut up.
And
now,
YouTube.
This is like trying to bring in spaces at the same time we're doing YouTube. All this noise and cacophony in the background.
Too much information.
I'm expecting it to be much
I know what that means because of homeschooling.
Cacophony. Homeschooling is the bomb.
Just I'm telling you, I am learning so much.
Quick responses. There you go.
Child.
Glasswalker won it.
Glasswalker. Do you know that? I think Glasswalker is a homeschooling parent as well.
Well, that's probably why he knows.
That's probably why he knows that.
That's funny.
Way to go. Well done, Glasswalker. So what am I giving him? What am I sending him?
I don't know. He wins a prize. That's all I said. I don't know.
I have
you have some of those
is he in South Carolina?
Copper coins left from Sean?
I do have some copper coins left from Sean.
Well, here's the thing, though. It has to be on delivery. We have to deliver it. Just like Trini won, we have to actually go to the event and we'll hand deliver it. And so he's in South Carolina.
Oh, you know what? Glasswalker owes me something.
Oh, so it's good trade, Tatanka.
We need to see each other. Yeah, he did tell me that he was going to send me. Yeah, he created remember when he created and I need to figure out how to buy my NFT that he created. He created the coolest NFT of me as a superhero, and he made me like the
Wonder Woman,
the Captain America, but I'm a girl.
Wonder Woman, not the old one.
Not Wonder Woman. I'm Captain America, but I'm a girl.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. What I want to see, Glasswalker, I want to see the Wonder Twins. I want to see me and Lisa as the Wonder Twins. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of Litecoin Adoption Crew.
So that's what.
Happy Hour Roadshow.
That's so funny.
All right. Go ahead. Funny. It's your birthday, public. I'll shut up for a while.
Well, can there be a Wonder Twins? Like, can we get the three of us on there? Just because I want to be part.
Yeah. That would be good.
Okay. So there'll be three of us.
We'd be triplets.
With the chick in the middle.
Wonder triplets.
And we'll be punching her from each side. And she'll be like,
I think that's like Charlie's Angels.
That's the modern day Charlie's Angels. That's what that is. I got flags to go with that. Let me get those out. Where's the flags at, Mitch? Do we have rainbow?
Where's those rainbow ones? Yeah.
I got plenty of them. We'll have a parade.
My husband's name is Charlie. We could be
Charlie's Angels. It is spelled a little bit differently. And happy birthday, Charlie, which is what, tomorrow?
Tomorrow is my Charlie's birthday.
Happy birthday, Charlie.
Yeah.
I remember.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
So
Manny's in the house.
Are we asking how old Charlie's going to be?
Litecoin leaders in the house. Charlie,
he's so excited. Are you kidding me? He's so excited about it. The only thing he's pissed off about is that he really wanted to be in Mexico. He is double nickeled, he says.
The thing is, he's going to the Mexican restaurant tomorrow, and he's going to feel good because they're all going to love on him and get him everything he wants. And bring it all out
everybody knows him, and
yep.
So, but he, so because he speaks just enough Spanish to be dangerous, and they all know him, so then they get somebody new in there, and so then he's over there going, oh, blah, 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 so much salt, por favor, na, whatever he says. And then somebody walks up to him, and then she starts going, whatever, speaking Spanish. And he goes, oh, see, blah, blah, blah. And then she realizes he does not speak Spanish, but she just walks off and then comes back. I don't know. It was this whole thing where then she comes, they walk back and they go, learn about crypto. She doesn't know what you said. And she knows you don't know Spanish.
Lost in translation.
Lost in translation. So she's like speaking to him in Spanish because she thought like it was a pretty good act. Like the whole time the guys are speaking Spanish and Charlie's going, oh yeah, see, blah, 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 you know, and faking it. But he really doesn't know what they're saying. Yeah. Well,
although when we went to Illinois, when I went for I guess it was the first one, and we met up at the hotel earlier, and then the three of us went to the Mexican place for lunch that first day. And I've never heard somebody order such a complex margarita with, like you said, just the right amount of salt and this and that and everything else on there. So I was impressed by that.
Have you met my husband? Yeah.
Just pour it
a lot.
Pour it like 75 out of tequila and then 25% whatever that crap you put in it. And a little bit of salt somewhere. That's me.
Oh no.
Not
He's very specific about his margarita.
Charlie's very specific about everything.
Then he judged it. He was like, can I be a little more salt? I mean, it takes about 3 more grains of salt here along the edge.
Yes.
And then it was acceptable.
He's very specific about everything. He's wonderful. I'm flattered that he picked me.
Well, exactly. I mean, he's got good taste.
Yes, I'm very flattered that he picks me. Nice. Yeah, Nana loves Charlie. Yeah, I gotta love my Charlie.
I think everybody loves Charlie.
Everybody loves Charlie.
I had a man crush on Charlie from the first day I met him. Oh, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I got a man crush on Charlie.
You know, these glass walker images
I never
are going to
had.
get real interesting. Hey. The ambiguously duo. You remember that from Saturday Night Live?
I need to pull up Glasswalker's work. He's so
because
amazing.
he made some stuff,
talented.
you know, some videos of us and, you know, talking. And
did we show your video
Not yet. No.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on. Denise Baker in the house. Denise is one of my main squeezes.
The main squeezes are coming to Arizona.
Okay. No. Okay. Did you book anything yet?
Not yet, but I think
You're trying to drag me along. Do you understand what you're doing?
I'm willing it to existence. I know. I'm just.
Yeah, I know you're trying to manifest it, but here's the thing. You've got Phoenix, Arizona, the Big Swear event, and I can get a direct flight. It's like $800. It's ridiculous. I can't pay that. I'm not going to pay that. I'm not going to pay that.
Yeah,
I won't. I'm just not going to do it.
Atlanta,
LA.
Sorry.
All right. Blame it on Ukraine. Blame it on Ukraine. No, that's Milli Vanilli.
No, that's terrible.
So it's okay because you know they voice over everything. The whole Ukraine thing's a voiceover. But no, so you got Phoenix the 19th. You know, shout out to Big Swear. He's having his road show. You know, going out there, and I mean, Lisa's trying to drag me to one of them. And the Phoenix, I can get a direct flight out of Peoria, Illinois. So I'm like, okay, that might be doable, but it's just ridiculously expensive. I went last year in May at the last minute, and it was like $350 round trip. Now it's $800. So anyway,
inflation.
Well, inflate my paycheck, please. So inflate Litecoin, someone, and so that'll be fine. But then, so the March 19th, and then we're going to be in Oklahoma City the next weekend, March 25th and 26th.
I know, but
that I've committed to. I'm going to be there.
And then you'll be at my house.
Then the next weekend, Bitcoin Ben's having his event in Fort Worth, Texas. And so I was talking about this, trying to work this out, and I may stay. So anybody in Texas, I might need some places to hang out and stay for a week, because after Oklahoma City, I'll hang out with you guys. And then I think I'm going to do a little driving around Texas and stay with some people, hopefully, if they'll have me for a few days. And then the next weekend, I'll go to the Bitcoin Ben event instead of coming home.
Well, just stay with me.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I
at my
can.
house.
I know, but I might wear out my welcome, and you might not have any Tito's left.
Oh, please.
There's no chance
It'll
of
be
that.
fine. Yeah,
You're slowly
always
turning
welcome.
into Ken Bozak.
Look.
I'm trying. Look at that. That's Westwood.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yes, it
Damn
is.
handsome
He's got
man.
a cigar.
He's got a cigar.
Cigar.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead. Play it. Cue it. Cue it.
Okay,
Cue it.
hold on.
Cue it.
Okay,
17
then I
it.
have to undo my... I just stopped. No, I got to do that.
I'll tend to the chat.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, hold
I've
on.
never
Hold
seen
on.
that. I miss a lot not being on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
What would it take? And I think a lot of the narratives are wearing thin now. When we go back to losing funding as a school, one more reason just not to play that game. Figure out how to fund it yourself. Then to fund it at strictly the local level and have those discussions, school board members. Hey, what would it take to completely break free from the state? Even though, we're paying taxes, there's an income tax in Illinois, and, that's supposed to be going and funding it, so they're bleeding us that way, and we're not getting anything good back for it. But what would it take to make that happen? How much of the funding comes from the state, the federal government? Is it possible just to fund it locally, which we're doing already with property taxes? So it would be a good thing to be able to take control of that, and then you're not worried about the money.
So
And that's the whole problem. They use that money against us.
So could you do that with like Bitcoin bonds, like what El Salvador's doing?
Yeah. I mean, you could do it with any cryptocurrency that you choose. Sorry, we got a little biofeedback going.
It's because I don't have my earpod.
If we did have biofeedback, I would heal myself from all of my ails and ills.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, what I was talking about there is simply that, the state of Illinois, what they did, the governor came out, during the whole pandemic thing and said that we are going to mask all our students. We have to keep them safe. And, there was, and everybody else in the public too, public transportation, everywhere, mask it. And that all drops, here at the end of the month, in the next few days, it's all dropped. But he was going to keep the mandate on the schools. Well, he lost it in court. And so he's got nothing else. And he says he's going to fight it to the Supreme Court. And that's the next step. But what's the point? It's not going to happen. So my thinking is, and he threatened the schools because there were some schools early on that said, no, we're not going to make them wear masks. That's stupid. And he said, okay, fine. We're going to cut your funding. The Department of Education in Illinois is not going to fund you, and we'll pull your license. Anybody that graduates from there, it's not going to be an accredited degree, that kind of thing. And my thinking there in that video that I made was that, okay, we're funding the schools locally with our property taxes. Now, granted, they get a lot of money from the state and federal money for school lunches. But, okay, if we cut out that money that's coming in and fund it locally, what's that look like? We need to have those discussions so that we can just, take control at the local level and say, we don't need any of this crap anymore. The school board's locally elected and that kind of thing. But it's all about money. They don't want to do it because they're going to lose funding. Okay, so what's it take to really fund the school? Let's run it as a business and say what works, what doesn't work, and say, okay, well, guess what? We're not going to have basketball this year, kids. And will this, the parents can pick it up if they want to.
And then the
so
community says it's like a DAO.
Right. What are we going to fund?
Valuable?
What are we not?
What do we care about?
Cut the fat.
So
and that's where we got to get back to where we handle it. We don't need you.
I love that. Well, and you could fund it.
We are funding it for a great degree.
A DAO,
right? And we vote.
You
got a governance token.
Could be,
you own governance tokens.
Could be, and they could have governance
on the blockchain,
tokens.
Right?
Yeah,
absolutely. And you've talked about this for a long time, Lisa. But I think that's what needs to happen. It's just we got our own money. We're done. And
but somebody's got to jump in and do it and be the first to do it.
Right, just like El Salvador.
And quit being on the government tit.
Get off that teat.
That's right. Ocean Waves is saying we're in Arizona. Come to Tucson. If you go to
roadtoruta.com.
roadtoruta.com. Oh, whoops.
Click on Roadshow.
Yeah, let's see. Road.
See, you're gonna get me. I know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna be like.
And the main squeezes just said that they are driving
pick me up.
Maybe they will because they're coming all the way from Maine.
You're going to drive all the way from Maine?
You don't have to fly.
Oh, I hate
if
flying.
They're driving from
so much.
Maine, then they could pick you up. So the hold on, sorry. Stop the screen share. So where am I?
They really would be my main squeezes then. Definitely. Pick me up and take me to Phoenix, Arizona.
And you guys could stop here.
Mm-hmm. We could pick up Litecoin Lisa.
You'd be welcome to stay, and
it's like an outpost, the Oklahoma City outpost.
That would really be the Happy Hour Roadshow.
Oh my goodness. Well, wouldn't that be fun though? See, I would love to do that. To where if I didn't have to worry about all this other stuff and how am I gonna get it there? How am I gonna get it there? You know, it's like, when Litecoin pump.
Hold on, I put it in the wrong browser.
Who knows?
I hope, brother.
It is the spike coin. It is the spike coin.
It is a
I was going to say it, but I didn't want to make.
No, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because I'm a Litecoin guy. I'm a complete Litecoin.
Oh my gosh,
love Litecoin, but it will Gesundheit. It will. And what does Gesundheit mean in German? Why do we say Gesundheit? Most people say.
Stop giving things away because then I have to go to the post office, and I hate going to the post office.
No, you have to come to a meetup to collect. It has to be done in person.
Okay, that would be much better for me.
Gesundheit.
What does that
mean in German? I know. Well, in the chat, somebody put it in there and win something.
It has to mean something about getting rid of satanic stuff, right?
No,
isn't that what squeezing is about?
No, it's just a simple word.
Oh,
simple man with a simple plan.
Oh, please.
Sorry. So what am I drinking? What are you drinking, Westwood?
What was the nickname?
What are you drinking, Westwood?
Now I just forgot the nickname.
I'm actually drinking a little rum and some root beer made in Wisconsin. It's a craft root beer with pure maple syrup.
I love craft root beers lately. Ginger beer, so that's like my thing.
Mitch is over here drinking some ginger beer with some Tito's, like a mule
okay,
modified.
This is incorrect because this says Phoenix, Arizona, but it's not in Phoenix.
Well, it's in Mesa, isn't it? Or Gilbert?
Yeah. No, it's in Mesa.
Well, that's the Phoenix area.
But it's in Mesa.
That's like Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's like.
It says Phoenix, but when you go to it, it's actually in Mesa, Greenfield.
Yeah, same thing. The good thing is I could fly into Mesa at the old airport, like a military airport. It's a small one, so there's no traffic and it's kind of nice. But if I have the main squeezes picking me up, let's get back to that. Then maybe we could do like a live road show on the way.
Oh my
gosh.
A
Patreon road show. Litecoin Lisa Patreon extravaganza.
A patron. Yeah.
Right. Just saying. Live footage. Patreon only.
Good to see you.
On the road. Stopping at Buc-ee's.
Leaders here. And I saw Mark. Oh, here's a new one. Crypto. Oh, no, St. Jerome. That's Kent.
Yeah, that's Kent. He's from a fellow Illinoisan.
Illinoisan? Yes.
Are you Illinois?
Manny is here.
Chef Jeff. Rum and root beer. I'm not alone, Clint. Yeah, thank you.
Great Gazoo.
Never had that. It sounds like it would really go well.
It is good. Yeah. I just felt like some rum today. It's cold. And I just wanted that warm feeling. Trini got me excited. I thought, but Trini, not that he's, a rum guy, but he's an Islander. Litecoin Girl's here. We're going to see Litecoin Girl in, a month?
I hope so, yeah. When we go to Ben's event, we should see her. Yeah.
No, I may make it a 2-week road trip, honestly, if we can do that. Because,
you have to quit smoking those cigars because
I don't do it in the car.
Changing. I know, but I can tell your voice is changing.
No, it's something different. Yeah, I'm getting nasally stuff going on. It's cold.
Okay.
Got a little bit of the throat COVID.
It's not that. It's something different. I'm in denial. But it's the nose. It's not the cigars.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Lisa says, "Are you going to survive the year? Because we got road shows to do."
I made commitments.
Yeah, we've got dates. We've got things we got to do.
Dates. Yeah.
Speaking of which, am I going to be sitting on my hands at the Bitcoin conference? What am I supposed to be doing? Like sitting there being wallpaper? What's my gig in this whole thing? Because I'm a Litecoin maximalist.
the Bitcoin Day thing. I don't know.
It's happy hour. Just spurt things out. I'm in the bar.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, it's actually cool. Oh, here's Papa Pawn in the chat. He says, "Listen to Lisa,
Nice
no
to see
smoking."
you.
Who's this guy?
I don't know, but I'm glad to have him. And Ron
Yelled it too. Look how loud
Good
that
to
is.
I know. Look
see.
at this in caps. Jeez.
Ron.
Tone it down. Simmer down now. Simmer down.
No, we're glad to have him. And I agree completely. No smoking.
Don't smoke them. I didn't inhale.
You just
That
let
was
them
pretty good.
burn out. You were cracking me up on
There's
your
like
video
double,
today.
triple meanings to that. Cigar, didn't inhale, in Oval Office stuff. Anyway.
I thought it was so funny today. You were talking so much in the video, and you're really passionate about all and trying to get so much information in your video on YouTube today.
Yeah.
That he kept like talking so much that his cigar was going out, and he was like, he didn't want to waste it, and he was like, "Wait, hold on, it keeps
relight."
Okay, and it's yeah. So you kept relighting it, and then you'd stop, and you're like, "Oh, damn it."
I know, right? You can't. It's like walking and chewing gum. Westwood gets on a roll, and just call me Butter because I'm on a roll.
Yes. Oh, you're a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you do for your birthday? Public. Tell us.
I wound up having a chill birthday. We ordered some takeout, and that was really about it.
Yeah.
My oldest had to work, so she actually left before I got home from work and didn't get in until like 10 o'clock. And then, so we had, a couple people here, and we didn't have cake, which, by the way, I'm against birthday cake. I'm either birthday cupcakes, birthday Rice Krispies cake, or my new thing is birthday apple pie. I have a birthday apple pie. It's delicious. I love it.
Nice.
I love apple pie.
Got some apple pie moonshine
What is
in the
Rice
cupboard over there.
Krispie cake? I never heard of Rice.
Well, it's like Rice
cake.
Krispies, like Rice Krispie treats, and you make it into a cake, and you can make different shapes and whatever. And so like I love Rice Krispies treats. I'm not a cake fan. I was never like cake, but Rice Krispies treats. So you make the whole bowl, and you can make like. For my daughter's birthday, I made a big Mickey Mouse head, and I colored it with the thing in January. It was, I don't know, it's really cool.
That's cute.
It's different.
Are you extra butter on your Rice Krispie treats?
Extra marshmallows.
Extra marshmallows.
Extra marshmallows. Yeah,
I do over marshmallows. Yeah, I over marshmallow, but I also over butter. On my.
It is a mess. I'm gonna try and find a picture quickly. Of my cake that I made. I'm proud of it. One time I made for school, they had a thing during the winter when they were little, and I made little Rice Krispies balls, and then I stacked them up and I made little snowmen. So each of the kids got a little Rice Krispie snowman. It was pretty neat,
That's cute.
Let me see if I can
Mitchie's saying, has anyone else had Cash App cancel their account? I'm curious, Mitchie, did you give to the truckers?
What was the question? Cash App?
Cash App.
No.
He said no.
Nope.
Huh.
But I constantly have problems with all that stuff I do. Life hasn't been the same.
I did have Cash App. They have a
last person I sent money to, and then the next day it was done.
The last person you sent money to, what? I couldn't hear what he said.
He sent money to somebody, and then the next day it was completely done.
Money, and the next day I went to use my account.
Who'd you send money to?
Well, we're not going to talk about who we sent money to.
It said your account's been closed.
Yeah, it's just boom, done.
It probably
somebody
has
in
something
Canada.
to do.
I don't know.
Well, that's why.
Kind of like my Twitter account.
Yep.
Never got a reason, never got a reply. They've banned. So here, look, this is the Rice Krispies cake I made for my daughter for her birthday.
He was also known as the Alphabet Trucker. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but then it got banned.
Oh, that's cute.
It was a big cake too. It was like this big.
That's super cute.
Isn't it nice?
Hey, Paulie P's in the house. Happy birthday, Paulie. Wasn't me.
Paulie P?
He says it wasn't me.
I got a funny. I made a funny meme of Paulie P and I when we were in Florida this last time. I got to pull it out. So funny.
Glasswalker.
You
needs to
made
do
a
like
meme
Pauly
of
P
you and Polly.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh,
Can you
hold
make
on,
me
hold
big?
on. I'll
Yeah.
make you big. Hold on.
Famous last words.
What does it say?
It says
When you check your wallet during a 20% dip.
Oh, look at that face. Look at those faces. It's perfect.
Too cute. Too cute.
I thought that was funny, but
Oh,
I got a weird sense of humor. So,
A lot going on here.
I know you guys are too cute.
did you just pour a shot, Westwood?
I don't know. I might be getting into some Green Fairy kind of realms here real quick.
And it's funny you mentioned such a thing. Look what I
You
pulled
have
out.
some?
Yes, sir.
Got some absinthe?
Yes, I do. This is called
It's in the house. I should have Mitch run in and get it.
Lucid.
We could have some. We could have an
Dream.
awfully good Twitter Spaces. A Lucid. Oh my gosh.
Are
we doing Twitter Spaces tonight?
It's got like little bits of stuff
Sure.
on the bottom of it.
Oh, it's got some of the good stuff.
It's.
It's
got those minerals that are good for you.
Jump in here and join us.
I'll tell you what. About 15 minutes after you have that, you're like, and then everything's great, and then I'm like,
Really?
no, that's me. I have no tolerance to that stuff. None.
I've never had it.
It's fun. It's fun. It's like so I've heard. It's like some famous party drug substances that they use.
Oh, come on.
No, not the party substance. A different
Okay.
party substance, like for the clubs, like that the young kids would do these days. And
Like,
starts with an A, yeah, and it's got a T and then a C at the end.
I don't know anything about that.
It's like that, but like light, and it's fun.
So I was talking with a bartender one time,
It's some
Wormwood.
and she said she used to drink and used to do all these drugs and all this stuff. And she was like, I used to think it was so cool. And she said, and then she said, when it brings you to the point of destroying your life, then you have to step away from it. And she goes, and now I wish I never touched it because
You always want it back. You want that
you
feel
always
back.
want it back. And she said, now things that like
It's just not the
are
same.
there just adults in the room here? Yes.
Mhm.
And I did make my videos just for adults.
Yes, no kids.
But they said like having sex on certain drugs is like heightened and whatever. And she's like, now
That's the one we're talking about.
I can't have that same experience. And so now it's disappointing.
Oh, it ruined it.
It's trying to get
Oh
that
my
first fix, that
gosh,
first
that would
high
be
back,
terrible.
that original, that Garden of Eden apple thing, that fruit,
Mhm.
first fruit, trying to get that
Yeah.
back.
So she said
And you're
like it's
searching for
never
it. Like the Great Gatsby, searching for that
but she
green
knows,
light.
right? But she knows like she's made a choice now never to do those drugs because they will destroy her life. But she also knows she's never going to have that feeling again. And I was
It's
like,
already destroyed a certain part permanently. That sucks.
that would suck.
Yeah.
Pauly P says, "Give me an apple."
You have
That would suck.
You
Like
have
that's
to
a
do-
reason enough to never do drugs.
you have to do quite a bit of it to
No, it destroyed her life.
cause that
she
kind
said-
of damage. Yeah. When Cliff came on Woo Woo Wednesday that time, he was talking about his psychedelic experiences, and I've had maybe 2 experiences in my life of any kind of psychedelics, and they were actually natural. This pharmacist guy made them from sassafras or sassafras.
Are you
And,
kidding me?
Sarsaparilla is
I'm
what I got in my
telling
drink because I'm drinking root
That's
beer.
what I used to love sarsaparilla. My mom used to take us to this little deli, and I wanted sarsaparilla.
Or she got rock candies.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
So there was
It's like
one of
root
the-
beer.
well, yeah,
That's
but
what's in
one of
root
the
beer.
trace amounts
Yeah.
of compounds that are in there is almost identical to MDMA, which is the ecstasy one that we were talking about. And if you condense it down, but it's like it's not an herbal version, it's like the real effing version. And I was like,
That's in the Ukraine, not here.
I mean, it was the most amazing experience I ever had. Cliff and I talked about it on the show. And The only thing I can say is that I can see how like those ancient shamans and like the indigenous cultures have used that for certain things and traditional ceremonies in their life and stuff like that. It was such a life altering experience. The few hours that it lasted, I still reflect back on it, and
But then
it's
you would
almost
never
hard to
want to do
explain.
it again
Oh no, it was like too much
because it was so
way too much. Yeah,
because it was
way
so
overwhelming.
good, or it was so
No, it was
bad.
awesome. It was awesome. It was
Okay.
totally awesome. Like, I don't want to be like the guy, like, but yeah, it was really, really.
But you
cool.
don't want to run it and do it
Well,
again.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not into that. I've just never been into like that kind of stuff. The experience I took away from it was so awesome, and like literally, it was like a religious experience. It was just you can go through your entire life in like an hour and like solve problems you've always had and like fix things you've always had, and it's like it's a whole nother kind of multi-dimensional stuff that was going on, but like nice and like warm and comforting. Like, in fact, my face hurt for 2 days because I was smiling so much. Like literally, like the muscles were like, I had like crampy muscles in my cheeks from smiling so much. But yeah, it was a religious experience. It was without question the most awesome experience I think I've ever had in my life. Like, for sure.
Interesting.
And now a word from our sponsors, Applebee's.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Did you see that horrible clip? Did you see that? Where was it? CNN was like going, "Oh, the war,
everyone's
the war in
dying,
Ukraine,
50,000 people,"
and then
now
that
Applebee's.
and
Try
that
our new bacon.
Would you like
Rapscallion.
natty in the styrofoam?
Yeah, and had that guy
truck
shaking his
bands?
butt from the 90s
and
or
I'm like,
whatever. I was like,
it's like Billy Ray Cyrus,
it
come back
was
again.
but
I'm like, what is
it
going
was
on?
terrible.
It's like we're watching a movie or something. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
It is like the other video I saw that I sent to you, Westwood, was the one where there's like they look like little. I mean, I don't know what people in Ukraine look like, but I'm guessing mostly like us.
They look like us, yeah.
They probably dress like us mostly and look like they probably shop at the Gap. And I'm guessing they're not all in, scraps of clothing from leftover from World War II, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Probably not. I don't think any of that stuff like is presented to us on the stupid boxes. Really.
And then there was a dummy that flew up that was weighed
what are you calling Ukrainians dummies for? What are we talking about?
20 or 30 pounds.
Yeah, the legs just go.
And the legs
like
were flailing like a Raggedy Ann doll.
And the person said, "Oh my God, look at what's going on in Ukraine." And then everybody that walks by the staged video and the tank looked like a cardboard cutout blow up tank, like we saw blow up planes before. And I'm not saying nothing's happening, because things are happening. But that propaganda video, you see people walking by. One dude has a bandage on his head. Obviously, it's like fake blood on the side. And they all have suitcases and baskets. You see all the baskets that they had? Like, what do you call that? What's that fancy basket maker? What's it? Longaburger or something?
Longaburger.
Yeah, they're all carrying these baskets, the stereotype
parties.
Ukrainians with the bread loaves in it. And they're running, and not a spot on any of the clothing. Looks like they just got off the freaking backstage and put the costumes on.
It's so bad.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Bad.
It kind of reminds me of the mannequins that were in hospital beds a few years back.
Oh, people in the white body bags.
News broadcasts. Yeah. And
man.
So what I'm hearing is that it's to cover that they're clearing the human trafficking and the bio lab or whatever.
All right.
Which is what you were talking about on your video today, Wes.
Daddy O, big shout out to him. He says Ukraine is the Marty Bird of the world. Now go watch Ozark.
Post.
That was like that. He hit the nail on the freaking head.
Good job.
And a carpenter would appreciate it.
Well done,
right,
Daddy-O.
So
another patron of mine. I have
which
the
one
most
is Marty
brilliant
Bird?
people.
Marty Bird's
on
the
my Patreon.
Jason Bateman, the lead character.
The dad.
I binge watched the whole thing a while back.
It's awesome.
I forgot. Yeah.
And the new season's out.
Is there new
season 4? Season 4. Yeah.
And you guys, you know where that is located? Ozark?
Yes, that's where we're going. Country
Ozark.
Girl Tina. We're setting it up. We're going to do it in Ozark. That's where we need to do this meetup. I mean, epic. We got to go there.
But here's the thing.
That's
okay, but what I'm trying to get at is
there are Sasquatches in the Ozarks.
drawing
It's been a week
attention
down there.
to a certain area of the country.
Yes. New Madrid Fault?
Well, it's like souther of that, isn't it? I thought it was.
It's to the west.
Arkansas.
I've been in New Madrid.
Arkansas.
Is it down there? I thought it was over east a little more.
The
But
Ozarks are Arkansas.
Well, the Ozarks are
That's
in Missouri and
little-
Arkansas, but Ozark, Missouri is like southern Missouri. It's Ozark. There's actually a town.
Those
And then
Ozarks. So that is where that area and that 4029 that I retweet. That's where, like, I did a little
that's where all these
internship
ex-officers
there
are hanging out, aren't they?
in college, because for journalism, whatever. And so that is where all the little banks, you know how he visits all those little banks?
Yeah.
That's Walmart area. That's Walmart land. That is northwest
Arkansas is where Bentonville and all that.
Oh, that's Walmart land. That's Hillary and Bill's land.
All threw up in there. And
Hillary's land.
then you've
Threw
got
up. Polly P
threw up.
says, and Ozark
Threw up.
was recorded in Georgia.
Yeah, just like The Walking Dead. That's where they record The Walking Dead in Georgia. I know that firsthand.
I'm just telling you. So I went to school in Poto, Oklahoma, and a friend of mine
Toto too.
Poto, Poteau.
Okay, stop.
The French
All right,
settled there.
hold that
I've
because
got a
you
story.
said I know you said Toto, Ozark,
No, I
Oz,
didn't say
Wizard of
Toto.
Oz.
I
thought
said
you said
Poto.
Oh, but you said Toto, I thought. But
Mm-mm.
Wizard of Oz, Toto,
I
all
said
that, and all
Toto.
ties in the monetary system. Follow the yellow brick road, the silver slippers, not ruby slippers. All right,
I said
continue.
Toto.
Somebody
No, I
did.
said Poto. But anyway, and the one of my friends, once he got out of prison, so he went to school with me, and he's a big guy, and
I
he
was
ended up
drunk.
playing. Yeah, he ended up playing football in Florida, and then went and played football professionally, and then was security for Snoop Dogg, and then
And Britney
he
Spears.
was like,
No?
maybe, I don't know that he met Britney, but he was security for Snoop. And he said, hey, once he got out of prison, he was like, go watch that movie, American Made. And he said that was not, I think in the movie, they say it's Louisiana that they're throwing those kilos and whatever out of. He said, that wasn't Louisiana. That was Poto.
Mena, Arkansas.
And that
Look it
was
up.
Mena,
I get it.
Arkansas. That was Arkansas and Poto, and that's where like all the land, the trees cover up. And he's like, "My God, Lisa, you dated what's his name? And his big brother had the A-frame out and wherever, and didn't you know?" And I was like, "No." I was very naive. Like I didn't, but I said, he stopped, and he goes, "No, he didn't. He told us he'd beat the crap out of us if we ever told you that he was still smoking, and he told you he quit." And I was like, yes, he quit because I would break up with him if he didn't. He's like, yeah, and you believed him. So anyway, it was this whole crazy thing to think, like, I don't know, that all happened right there. And then, unfortunately, the low men on the totem pole are the ones that go to jail for it instead of, the people that should go to jail for it.
Westwood's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. He's like, don't talk about that stuff, Lisa. But
That's funny.
So if you watch that movie, American Made, that's true. And that's
Gonna
real.
watch that.
But it didn't happen in Louisiana.
He got all excited and pulled the wire out again.
Probably.
I don't know what I'm doing. Flopping around, hitting stuff, and craziness. I mean, there's so many connections there, and it's right in your face when you look at that. I mean, it truly is. I mean, I can just see it. All the connections, just like this, synapses are firing, and you just see Ozark, Oz, Ukraine, Marty Bird. I mean, Daddy-O putting that together. I mean, all that stuff. It just starts making sense. And then what you're talking about, Lisa, and all of this in that area. I mean, there's so many people who have retired from agencies in that area. Okay.
Well,
Right.
and
There's no
stop right there,
coincidences.
because it's when you think about working for an agency, go watch. I think this is another education thing where they're using Netflix and those things to try to educate people. If you will
Yes.
listen, if you will wake up, if you will
Yes.
watch what they're telling you, putting it in your face. Tiger King, guys, they're putting it in your face. They're trying to tell you who, if you watch that thing, they're trying to tell you that this guy, Jeff, what's his face, is an informant that worked for the 3-letter agency. How many people worked for the 3-letter agencies that were informants that worked for the 3-letter agency?
A lot. Hundreds of
How
millions
many
of dollars a
people
year.
work for these 3-letter agencies that as informants? How many people work for it may not look like what you think. They didn't like go to school and sign up for it.
They were recruited.
They were recruited and worked for the 3-letter agency. And I don't know that if that means for how long or what that looks like, or
forever.
But you have to break your mind of what that what you think that looks like. But anyway,
I talked about that in my video today. And here's the thing. You think, oh, well, how many informants can there be? Oh, I'll turn that back on you with a rhetorical question. Well, how much money can they print?
Right.
It's that simple. And once you realize that there's an unlimited supply of money, then you realize there's an unlimited supply of people who can be bought and paid for.
Which, didn't we just see some kind of report? Oh my God, when did that come out? I know we talked about it on the show one time that it got disclosed how much money per month they pay out to informants. When did that get disclosed?
Yeah, that was a little while back. Yeah, I remember that one.
But then look how quickly we forget. I mean, even me, who's pissed off about it and reports on it, I've even forgot.
Yep. That's
I can't keep the lies straight. There's so many of them.
Yep. You get paid a full-time salary to sit home and rat on your friends.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to
good salary
go back and
too.
figure that out.
Like Glasswalker said, Jesse Ventura, he recounts the story when he was elected governor of Minnesota, when he was elected, and they brought him into this room, the secret room, and, had representatives, and, you can see the live, I shouldn't say live, but him actually speaking about it. He put it in his book too, like Glasswalker said, but he was elected governor of Minnesota, and they're like, well, how in the hell did this ex-wrestler, Jesse the Body Ventura, with boas around his neck?
Ex-special services.
Exactly,
guy. Special forces. Yeah.
What was he? He wasn't a ranger. He was a
Green Beret or something, right?
Yeah, Green Beret, I think.
Yeah.
What was it?
One of those, yeah.
Badass.
The elite of the elite.
Right. And so he became governor, and it was like an independent, I think. He split the vote, and then he became governor. And they called him into a room, representatives from all these different agencies, federal. And he's like, okay. They wanted to identify, how did a guy like that get elected? They wanted to analyze him. And so at that time, he realized he was not in control. Even though you're the governor of a state, he realized there are bigger forces that are trying to figure out, how did this guy get elected so that it can't happen again? I mean, it's unlimited money creates this. This is the only reason I resonate with cryptocurrency, because, if I came to it, and when I did come to it, I'm like, oh, mark of the beast. This is bad stuff. They can trace anything you can do. But once I understand what it is, the solid cryptocurrencies, MWeb launched today on Litecoin, security features.
Mm-hmm.
Look into that.
Funny. We never heard that same story about Arnold.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because we know who his daddy was.
Yeah, what was it? Alois. His middle name's Alois. Hitler's middle name, wasn't it? Let's get into some woo-woo. Let's see who he was really involved with.
Yeah.
Graz, Austria. I've been to Graz, Austria. That was his favorite city, he said. It's interesting background. All bloodlines. It's all about bloodlines. You look at who's running Canada and where he came from. He's the Canadian Castro. And
he came from Fidel and a hooker, right? I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I heard.
They spent a lot of time down there, and he looks nothing like his supposed daddy, does he? Nothing like him.
Nope.
Pierre
Did
Trudeau.
Did you guys ever see those side-by-side pictures of a young Castro and a now Justine? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like twins. Yeah.
Look just like each other. I mean,
and Mama
enjoy
was
a good cigar.
Yep. Mama was a hooker who slept around, apparently.
With a lot of people. And so did Fidel. There's pictures of Fidel holding little Justin.
And
I mean,
with
you know, and then
her.
the mom just adoring, and I mean, it's just like, come on, the body language is everything.
No, hold on.
It's obvious.
This is insane.
Let's go woo woo, full woo woo.
Check this out. There's the three of them together, and him holding the baby.
Yep.
On the top left.
Or is that the brother? Is that Justine's brother?
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember
because
what picture that exactly was.
That's the other thing I heard was that he's really a girl.
Certainly acts like a freaking thin
But
little
then
girl.
has had
hair
like hormones or whatever.
Absolutely looks like, yes. I know people personally who've done that whole
junk
transition thing. And
again, we're going back to Baphomet, you know, the male female satanic culture feature, you know, that's what they want. That's why there's such a push to blend this, you know, the genders, is because they want this androgynous type being, and we can all be that. And I mean, it's a, you say as above, so below.
Because then that genderless being can't repopulate.
Yes, exactly. Because, okay, you think about what repopulation is. You think about the love of a child. You think about, you know, carrying a child for 9 months, and, you know, the bond that you create and that natural thing, you know, that support system that you have inside you, that connection that you take with you for the rest of your life. And, you know, it's like God loving his children. That's, you know, you can screw up, but he still loves you. You know, it's like, okay, you know, you're a mess, but I still love you. And, you know, it's the same thing, because there's that bond, there's that connection. When you take that away and you start artificially creating children in some abnormal way, where men are carrying babies in some just
like those sickos where he was like those,
or in a test tube or in
a
petri dish like they want, then you lose connection. Watch the sci-fi movies. You don't have that personal bond, that connection, and that's what they want. They want this scientific medical tyranny that is devoid of the spirit, devoid of who we are as humanity. That's what they really want. And so blending the species and doing all these things, that gives them the opportunity to, we can fix anything in a lab. Oh yeah, that worked really well, didn't it, Dr. Phony? I mean, that's why things are getting blown up in Ukraine, because there are still some patriots, some human beings that are going to make sure that the darkness doesn't win. I'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Daddy-O. He took the time to type in the all the little ABC 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much.
Do you have the QR code that you can hold up or show?
Yes. Should I see Rick asked to put it in the chat. I can do that.
Can you put it in the chat? Can you text it to me, and then I can, or can you hold it up for a little while so I can make you big and do the,
yes.
Hold on. And that'll be easier for people to be able to donate to you for your birthday. Send you a little happy birthday love. Hold on. Let me do this again.
We all need some love. Some happy
Look
birthday.
how big, look how easy that is. I feel like a giant.
You're a giant among men.
Hang on. Hold it there. Hold it.
That's, yeah, you have a good view there.
Hold it.
Not even a glare. Leave it.
Scan it. Oh, it's scanned.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Leave it, because I need to send you for birthday dinner. Hold on.
You can always rewind this. You can always go back.
I know, but still leave it for a minute,
again,
because I need just a
for
minute.
posterity. Public's going to be getting addresses, money sent to him on this address in 10 years. When somebody watches this video for posterity.
Yeah, leave this address up for a while.
Isn't that crazy?
I never thought of that. That's amazing.
Aliens are going to receive this message, and they're going to see it, and they're going to send you Litecoin in the future.
Yeah, so leave it on there. Well, crap. Now I'm going to have to go back.
Thought about that.
Don't lose that address.
My phone is still offline.
That's all right.
Well, you can send it to me later. Well, I have your address. I'll do it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome. Thank you. I was just gonna buy myself one drink and then buy people drinks at the bar. How about that? Sharing my birthday with everyone else at the bar.
That would be nice.
With the and then that gets me started in the Litecoin conversation. Maybe I'll have a little bit of the green fairy before I go.
And then you'll really be talking. You'll be chatty Cathy.
The coolest thing is literally right across the street. I can open my window and throw a rock and hit this tiny little hole in the wall bar right now. And I'm just going to go over there and I'll do that. That's awesome.
That's
I can't
perfect.
imagine living like that. Like, that's so alternative to Oklahoma life. Like we live in a suburb. So there's just neighborhoods.
Yep. This
There's
actually
not
is a suburb.
restaurants
No, this
here.
actually is a suburb. I just happen to live on the one main street within the whole area.
But there's a bar across the street from
Yeah,
your house.
yeah. Just happen to live on the one main. There's 2 blocks of a road this way and about 6 blocks of a road this way, and that's it. And I happen to live right on the corner.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, there's a bar
Sounds
across my
very cool.
driveway, so that's a
There
good
is.
thing,
I've
too.
heard that. I've heard
I
that.
know. You live in the coolest place.
Oh, it's the
then there's a
coolest.
cornfield across the
Yeah,
other
that's my
way.
neighbor.
You're like a farm, a
Cornfield.
house, a barn.
He has eggs over there, cattle over there. Yeah, not that
Everything
I
you
need that,
need.
but bull riding maybe.
Everything
go.
you need. Yeah.
It is super.
So, well, I think we have done a proper birthday party. I think we're going to do a Twitter Spaces after this just to try it out.
Yeah,
as a-
sorry,
Right
I
after
can't
this, or are we
play.
going to take some time? When do you want to do
It's up
this?
to you. What you want to do? Maybe
What
I
time is
should
it?
check in with my husband and
Yeah,
see
refresh.
him.
What do you think? Like 6 o'clock?
Refresh the
55
drink.
minutes from now?
We'll skip an hour and then do
Yeah,
a Twitter
We'll
Spaces.
go into the future. Yeah, and we'll call it Friday, and we're going to call it Friday Night Lights, like LITES, like Litecoin, Friday Night Lights. You like that? I like that.
I'm down with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Happy birthday, public. We love you so much.
Thank you
Big
so
hugs.
much. I love you
Big
guys
hugs.
too. Does a Westwood hug?
Yes.
And sometimes your eyes pop up out of your head.
Have some drinks for me.
I will. I will.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank
be
you so
drinking
much,
for
guys.
you. Trust me.
Thank you to everybody in the chat who gave TPA some love, and thank you for
thank you
everybody
so much,
joining
guys.
us.
I appreciate it.
And we hope to see you guys all out in Arizona. And if you can make it to Oklahoma City, that is where we're going to have a great time at Wilshire Gun Club, and then at Bitcoin Day the next day. So it'll be fun. But definitely see you here on Monday. We're going to have Michelle from Crypto Confidential talking about ways to protect your crypto and yourself. So she's a financial planner and an attorney. So lots
That'll
of
be a
great
good one.
information.
Tune in for that.
Very cool.
Good information.
And I
on how
won't
to
be
save your
drinking
money.
for that one. So yeah.
No, that's only on
Lots
Fridays.
of great
happy hour.
questions.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Happy birthday. Love
Thank you
Papa.
so
Happy
much,
birthday,
guys. Love you
brother.
guys.
Love ya.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Love you.